And it's now time for 2A baseball state semifinals. Schulenburg versus Centerville being played this evening. And with the play-by-play, let's join Brandon Williams. Brandon?
Schulenburg Shorthorns and the Centerville Tigers. This game is being conducted according to...
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Caldwell High School for today's Game 2 state semifinal matchup between the Centerville Tigers and the Schulenburg Shorthorns. Shorthorns win Game 1 yesterday 5-4 on a walk-off RBI base hit by Tyson Wagner. Owen Brennick scored the game-winning run, and today Shorthorns are one win away or playing for a state championship next week. The Centerville Tigers, they are 26-6-1. They come out of District 21 at a 10-0 district record. They are also a state tournament berth last year, and they're making their back-to-back trip to the state tournament. Let's run through the starting lineup really fast. Shorthorns will be your visiting team today. Shorthorns are going to look like this. Leading off and playing left field will be Connor Lignowski. Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron Janaszek. Catching and batting third, Jace Yonda. Batting cleanup, the shortstop, Reed Yonda. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Tyson Wagner. Batting sixth, the pitcher, Bryson Schromick. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ian Reeves. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Zane Brennick. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Owen Brennick. Brennick will be batting for senior second baseman, Cooper Damel. Centerville Tigers are going to start their lineup. It's going to be shortstop, Jake Panetta. Batting second, their second baseman, Jacob Brooks. Batting third, their catcher, Jakey Gray. Batting cleanup, their first baseman, Wyatt Kelly. Batting fifth, their right fielder, Wyatt Rayburn. Batting sixth, Centerville center fielder, Wyatt Burleson. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Cooper Wilson. Batting eighth, the pitcher, Gunnar Bazar. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Blake Boyd. Again, that's the Centerville Tigers lineup. Shorthorns are handing the ball today to senior right-hander Bryson Schromick. Last week, Bryson threw a complete game, three-hitter. He struck out 6. He walked 1 on 86 pitches. Again, Shorthorns won Game 1 yesterday 5-4. And they're one win away playing for a state championship. And that game will take place next week at 12 p.m. at the Dell Diamond. The winner of this series will play New Home. New Home defeated Tom Bean earlier today. Game 1, they won 5-1. Game 2, they won 5-3. And so New Home awaits the winner of this series between Centerville and Schulenburg. If there is a Game 3, it would be played tomorrow night, 6 p.m. right here again at Caldwell High School. Shorthorns going to try to get it done today. We've got your lineup set. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. You got state semifinal baseball on KVLG-KBUK, Shorthorn playoff baseball.
As the school year comes to a close, Colorado Valley Communications would like to recognize the hard work, dedication, and achievements of our local high school seniors of Fayette and surrounding counties. To our area graduates, take a moment to celebrate your accomplishments as you look forward to your future. We wish you endless success and fulfillment as you embark on this exciting new chapter of your lives. Congratulations to the class of 2025 from all of us at Colorado Valley Communications.
At Fayetteville Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. With personalized service, competitive rates, and local expertise, we're here to help you reach your financial goals. Whether it's a home loan, business support, or everyday banking, we've got you covered. Fayetteville Bank, where relationships matter. Visit us today in Fayetteville, LaGrange, or Schulenburg and experience banking with a personal touch. Trust local, bank local. Fayetteville Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Get your propane delivered on time, every time from Tex Propane, headquartered in Schulenburg, plus locations in Bastrop and Moulton. They offer a variety of tank sizes, delivery options, tank monitoring, and easy online bill pay. Tex Propane has spent decades helping residential and business customers solve their propane needs, serving Bastrop, Fayette, Lavaca, and Gonzales counties. Call 800-343-7065 or 743-3351. Family owned and operated since 1965.
And we're back here from Caldwell. Again, state semifinal matchup between Centerville and the Shorthorns. Got a lot of Shorthorn Nations in attendance today. Got a good crowd on hand for this game, too. Again, Shorthorns win yesterday 5-4, and walk-off fashion 5-4. Tyson Wagner with the big RBI base hit. Owen Brennick again scores a game-winning run. Shorthorns' last two wins have been walk-off fashions in the bottom of the seventh. Today they're visitors, so they're going to try to strike first. Let's run through these sponsors really fast. All right, sponsors today for Shorthorns. They are Schulenburg Regency, Leon's Electric and Plumbing, Audio Video Plus, Ewan's and Duchachella Clinic, Faith Family Plumbing, Fayette Savings Bank, Willie Joe's Processing, Novak and Company, Chuck Brown Ford, Hincher Oil Company, Tex Propane, Fayetteville Bank, and Colorado Valley Communications. Again, we want to thank all you sponsors. We want to thank all the listeners who have been tuning in for this playoff run for the Shorthorns. And again, they are one win away of playing for a state championship. Again, that game will take place next Thursday, 12 p.m. at Dell Diamond. And on my ride over here, I talked a little Shorthorn playoff history. The last time the Shorthorns played for a state championship was 1991. Shorthorns defeated China Springs in the semifinal game, and they lost the state championship game to Van Horn. Jeff Kabinka was the winning pitcher in that semifinal game, and the Shorthorns were coached by, head coach was Don Wald, and his assistant coach was yours truly, the good old Brad Oden. And so a little Shorthorns baseball history there. We are at Caldwell High School, all synthetic turf baseball field. I think this is only 2 years since they've had the turf field. It's 325 down the lines, 355 out in the power alleys, and center field sits about 365 with about a little mini green wall out there. Got a four-man umpire crew. Centerville is wearing pinstripe uniforms with a white hat. They're wearing black socks. Shorthorns are wearing black jerseys. Orange numbers, they're outlined in white. They're wearing white pants, and they have their black and orange cap on today. Shorthorns are coached by Isaiah Barrera. He's in his third season. His assistants are Coach Marty Bigham and Cameron Mazetsny. Barrera has 142 wins. He needs one more to get to the state championship game. The Centerville is coached by Damon Denon, and a little research on him. He has 265 career wins. All right, we're ready for game two of the state semifinal matchup. First three up for the Shorthorns will be Connor Lignosky, Aaron Janaszek, and Jace Yonda. I'm sitting kind of more to the Shorthorn fans, so the Shorthorn fans are sitting to my right. Centerville fans are sitting to my left. And got a lot of people here on hand. Fall City Beaver Briggs Grassoff is in attendance here supporting the Shorthorns on a Friday afternoon here. All right. Gunnar Bazar is a pitcher for Centerville. First pitch to Lignosky, the fastball in there, right at the knees for strike one. Bazar comes in with an 8-2 record. He has a 1.36 ERA. He's given up 41 hits. Second pitch is a fastball in there again, right at the knees, strike two. He's given up 41 hits, 21 runs, 10 earns. He struck out 69 and he's walked 23, and Bazar has been their number two pitcher. 0-2 pitch is a fastball, just a little bit low. and the count runs a ball and 2 strikes. Connor, a left-handed batter. Bazar's big, tall right-hander. Here's the 1-2 off-speed pitch. In there, called strike C, and Lenovsky's down looking for out number 1. And that brings to the plate
Now batting, the center fielder number 8, Aaron Janicic.
senior center fielder Aaron Janishak. Janishak was 2 for 4 yesterday with a double and a run scored and an RBI. And Aaron, that double was late in that game and kind of one-hopped the fence out there in left field. So with 1 out, Bazar's pitch to Janishek, a fastball. That ball hit center field. Burleson calls for it. He's under it. And there's 1 pitch, 1 out for out number 2. So 5 pitches, 2 outs for Bazar. And with 2 outs, that brings to the plate catcher Jace Yonda. Yonda was 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI and a stolen base. First pitch, Yonda shows bunt, pulls back, fastball right at the knees. Called strike 1. And I tell you, you may see the Shorthorns show bunt quite a bit. That Centerville really triggers when you show bunt. That third baseman was well in, and I don't think Jace was bunting there with 2 outs. 0-1 pitch, fastball hit on the ground. It's in the hole. Pinedo had to make a long throw, and it get past the first baseman. We're going to rule that an infield hit for Jace. It was hitting that 5-6 hole. Jake Pineda, the shortstop, made a backhand play, but couldn't quite get the speedy Yonda. So infield hit for Yonda. And now batting will be Shorthorn shortstop Reed Yonda. Reed was 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI, a run, and 1 stolen base. Again, Shorthorns look to be aggressive today, talking to Coach Barrera pregame. First pitch is a show bunt, and Yonda pulls back. It's a ball high. Again, we're in the top of the first here at Caldwell. Shorthorns visiting team here. They got a runner at first and 2 outs. The 1-0 to Reed. Fastball right at the knees on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. The umpire's got a late delivery call for a strike. So hopefully me and him can stay on the same page here. Bazar's ready. Here's the 1-1. Yonda's on the move. Bazar knocks it down, and he'll make the throw over to retire the Horns in the first. They get no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. We played a half inning from Caldwell. We're scoreless. We'll be back with more Shorthorn baseball in just a moment.
Hincher Oil Company, located at 210 North Main in Schulenburg, wishes good luck to the Lady Horns and Shorthorns, and they're happy to be a part of tonight's broadcast. Hincher Oil Company carries major tire brands like Cooper. They have Interstate and Continental batteries. Plus, they do oil changes. And they're open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Their number, 743-3556.
Hey everyone, this is Travis Vonashek with Chuck Brown Ford. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, let our family help yours get the one you've always dreamed of. With new inventory arriving daily, our friendly and experienced sales staff will make your next buying experience easy and enjoyable with our pressure-free environment. We offer a wide variety of financing options as well that will save you money. Give us a call at 979-743-4111 or visit us online at chuckbrownford.com. Come on in. The coffee is on us at Chuck Brown Ford, located at 315 East I-10 Frontage Road in Schulenburg, where our reputation is your guarantee.
Back here, headed to the bottom of the first. Shorthorns went scoreless in the top half. Centerville is going to send up there Jake Pineda, Jacob Brook, and Jakey Gray. First 3 batters facing senior right-hander Bryson Schromick. Again, last week Schromick threw a gem of a game, a complete game 3-hitter. He struck out 6 on 86 pitches. And Schromick comes in pitching very well for the Shorthorns. And in this game, one game away from the state championship, there's no doubt Coach Brer was handing the ball to Bryson Schromick. Again, Shorthorns win game one yesterday 6-5. Again, in walk-off fashion.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop number 30.
In one game away. All right, leading off for the Tigers will be their shortstop, Jake Pineda. Pineda's batting comes in the series batting .429. Pineda was 0 for 2 yesterday with 2 walks and a run scored. Pineda leads the team in RBIs with 41, and he leads the team in home runs with 3. Left-handed batter, as he's crowding the plate here. Stromick's first pitch is a curveball right in there for called strike. And if you know anything about Stromick, he's gonna pull that string a time or two. Here's the 0-1. Another off-speed pitch outside for a ball, and it counts 1-1. Good crowd on hand today here. As Centerville's got fans standing over there in the batting cage. The 1-1 is a fastball just missed on the outside part of the plate. Shorthorn fans don't agree with that call. Stromick asks for a different side, and here's the 2-1. Fastball just outside. And it counts 3-1. Stromick falls down in the count, 3 balls in the strike. The 3-1's a fastball. And I guess that missed just a little low, and that's a leadoff walk for the Tigers. And they're going to bring to the plate second baseman Jacob Brooks. Brooks was 0 for 3 yesterday. He walked once and he scored a run. Brooks comes in batting .416 with 42 hits. And he shows bunt early. First pitch there is a fastball belt high, called for a strike. And Stromick works ahead here, no balls in the strike. Again, we're in the bottom of the first. Pick off a tip. And Pineda's back in there in time. So Brooke comes in with 8 doubles, 21 RBIs. Batting in their 2-hole. Here's the 0-1. Shows bunt again. That ball's outside. And the count runs even. And that's nice call time out there by Jace Yonda. Gonna go settle down his pitcher there. As they make sure they get on the same page. Here in the bottom of the first here, this is game 2. Shorthorns won game 1 yesterday 6-5. Centerville has a runner at first here with nobody out and a 1-1 count. Stromick's ready. Here's the 1-1. The fastball hit, foul, right side. That'll get behind the Schulenburg dugout. And Stromick's ahead here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stromick gets his sign from catcher Jace Yonda. Coach Marty Bigham here calls the pitches for the Shorthorn. There's a 1-2, curveball hit, foul again. That'll get here right in front of the Schulenburg dugout. And Brooke hanging in there. Again, the winner of this game will face New Home next week in the state championship. 2A Division 1. Stromick checks the runner. Sets. Here's the pitch. A little bit low. And it counts even again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schromick checks his runner. The 2-2 runner's going. That curveball's hit on the ground. Wagner's going to have to hurry. And got him. And I don't think Centerville is going to like that call, but nice play there by Tyson Wagner. For out number 1. Yeah, Coach Denham doesn't like that call, but Brooke does move the runner to second. So with 1 out, Centerville has a runner in scoring position. And now batting will be their catcher, Jakey Gray. Gray comes in batting .369. Gray was 3 for 4 yesterday with 2 runs, and he stole a base. The right-handed batter, 31 hits, 23 RBIs. First pitch from Schromick is a curveball, a little bit low. And Schromick starts behind here, no balls in the, 1 ball, no strikes. Not much of a lead there at second from Pineda. The 1-0. Curveball hit on the ground. Wagner checks the runner. He'll make the throw to first. For out number 2, Pineda advances to third on the throw.
Now batting, number 9, Wyatt Kelly.
So the Tigers got a runner at third here with 2 outs. That'll bring up their cleanup batter, Wyatt Kelly. Kelly was 0 for 3 yesterday. Comes in the series batting .318 with 18 runs, 28 hits, and 25 RBIs. Kelly, a right-handed batter. And Schromick going to kind of get out of here this first without any damage. Here's the first pitch, is a fastball, a little bit low. Rayburn is the batter on deck. Schromick works out of the stretch here with the runner at third. Gets his sign. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just a little bit low again. And the count's 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a 2-0. Curveball in there. And that's where Schromick kind of keeps him off balance there. I don't think Kelly was looking for a 2-0 curveball. Schromick gets his sign. Here's a 2-1. Another curveball. Swing and a miss. And the count's back even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schromick gets his sign. Here's a 2-2. It's a curveball. And that ball just a bit outside. Shorthorn fans thought they had that one. And I think the umpire just told JC was that a little bit out. So full count here to Centerville's cleanup batter, Wyatt Kelly. Centerville's got a runner at third, 2 outs. And the 3-2 pitch from Schromick, and here it is. Curveball, got him looking, and Schromick retires the side. Then the first, Centerville no runs on a hit. They left 1. We played 1 complete. We'll be back to Caldwell in just a moment.
Novak and Company in Schulenburg is ready to help you during the current tax season. They can also assist you with all of your bookkeeping needs. Call Novak and Company at 979-743-3213 to schedule your appointment. Find out how they can help you with your taxes and bookkeeping needs. Novak and Company, they support the youth of the area. They support the Lady Horns and Shorthorns, and wishing them good luck in tonight's game. Novak and Company, 720 Lyons Avenue in Schulenburg. Willie Joe's Processing is a true full-service butcher shop with daily fresh-cut meat. They offer custom processing that includes deer, beef, and pork. For gift giving, Willie Joe's has gift packs that include jerky, a variety of sausage and dried sausage, plus tenderloins. It's a meat lover's heaven. Willie Joe's Processing, 2218 Krisky Road in High Hill. Their number is 561-8272. Willie Joe's Processing happened to be a part of today's broadcast supporting Schulenburg Athletics.
And we're going to the top of the second inning, scoreless game. Shorthorns are going to send up Tyson Wagner, Bryson Schromick, Ian Reeves. And again, Tyson Wagner, game one hero here. He game-winning base hit. Scored Owen Brennick there in the bottom of the seventh for the Shorthorns to win game one, 6-5. And I want to make sure and mention relief pitching yesterday effort from Nick Good. He gave up one run through the last 5 innings there to win game one. First pitch to Wagner's a fastball right at the knees. It's called strike one. Again, Nick Good, sophomore pitcher, hadn't done much pitching in the playoffs and came in relief yesterday and really controlled Centerville to get that win. The 0-1 is a fastball right at the knees again, strike two, and Wagner falls in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. And I think Shorthorn fans are wondering where was that call last inning there, but here's the 0-2 is a fastball hit foul down the right field side. That'll get out of the park. And Wagner hangs in there with an 0-2 count. Tyson, right-handed batter. He was 1 for 3 yesterday. Here's the 0-2, an off-speed pitch hit right in front of the plate. Bazar fields it. He'll make the throw. And Wagner's retired 1-3 for out number 1. Second put out there for Bazar.
Now batting, the pitcher number 3, Bryson Schromick.
And now batting for the Shorthorns will be their pitcher, Bryson Schromick. Schromick was 1 for 3 yesterday. What a triple. Bryson, right-handed batter. First pitch from Bazar's a ball hit to short right center field. Burleson runs over and makes the catch. The center fielder for out number 2. And again, that's 4 pitches, 2 outs there for Bazar. And so with 2 outs, Shorthorns send up their first baseman, Ian Reeves. Reeves was 0 for 3 yesterday with 3 strikeouts. So Ian trying to find a way to get on base here. First pitch to Ian's a fastball right on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. And early scouting report on Bazar is he's going to fill up that strike zone. Here's the 0-1. Fastball again, swing and a miss. And Ian's down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. There's the 0-2 pitch to Reeves as the ball hit. And that's going to hang up there just enough for the second baseman, Jacob Brooks, to catch it for out number 3. To retire the Horns in the second to go 3 up, 3 down. We played an inning and a half. Scoreless. We'll be back to Caldwell with more Shorthorn baseball in just a moment.
Fayette Savings Bank says, "Thank you, Shorthorns, for the joy, pride, and excitement you have brought us all during your amazing playoff run. You have truly lifted the spirits of Shorthorn Nation and the entire Schulenburg community with your never say die play, inspirational to us all. Keep the pedal to the metal and keep that orange and black locomotive chugging on down the track to Austin. Fayette Savings Bank, your neighbors, your bank, your community, where our employees live, work, and care about our towns just as much as you do. Committed to supporting the businesses, families, and organizations that make our community strong. Come experience the difference that local makes. Fayette Savings Bank, LaGrange, Schulenburg, Flatonia, and Weimar. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Go Horns!
When it comes to plumbing, have faith in your plumber. Faith Family Plumbing Company in Schulenburg, your expert home service company. They're loyal, honest, and local. They'll take care of all of your plumbing needs. Eddie and Amy Faith, the owners. Give them a call at 979-716-0534. TXRMP 44066. Faith Family Plumbing Company in Schulenburg.
All right, bottom of the second. First pitch here from Schromick is a fastball, just a little bit low. Ball one. Again, we're scoreless here. Batting for the Centerville Tigers will be their center fielder, Wyatt Burleson. Burleson was 1 for 4 yesterday. Here's the 1-0 curveball in there for strike one. Burleson's come in the series batting .303. He had 27 hits and 19 RBIs. The 1-1's a curveball that bounces in there for a ball. And it counts 2 balls and a strike. Again, Centerville was a state tournament representative last year. They come in with a 26-6 record. Shorthorns 20-13. Schromick ready. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball hit on the ground right in the right field for a base hit. And Rayburn leads off the second with a base hit.
The center fielder number 1, Wyatt Burleson.
And I'm sorry, that was Wyatt Rayburn. Now batting will be Wyatt Burleson. Burleson is a junior, a right-handed batter. So the Tigers got a leadoff runner on here in the second inning. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a curveball that stays outside. Again, they put the pitch count up there, but they put it when the inning is over. So Schromick threw 19 pitches in that first inning. Bazar's thrown 18 through 2 innings. Here's the 1-0. Fastball right at the knees. For strike one. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Burleson showed bunt there, but it was really late. Not a big lead there from Rayburn at first. Pick off of Tim. He had him leaning. And he's back in there. Rayburn didn't have a big lead, but Schromick did have him leaning there on that pickoff attempt. Schromick set. Here's a 1-1. Fastball hit right in front of the plate. Yonda will field it. He'll throw it to first. And almost a swinging bunt there. So 2-3 put out for out number 1. That moves Rayburn to second. That brings to the plate Centerville's left fielder, Cooper Wilson. Wilson was 0 for 4 yesterday. Wilson is a freshman. He comes in batting .122. So he has 9 hits on the season. So this is the batter you want to go at here with a lot of strikes here if you're Schromick. Could be a bunt attempt. First pitch here is a fastball in there for strike one, right at the knees. And Schromick gets ahead here, no balls and 1 strike. Schromick gets a sign. The 0-1 is another fastball in there. Strike 2. And Schromick's ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Schromick's ahead here, no balls, 2 strikes here. Yonda holding the runner at second there. Here's the 0-2, another fastball. And that was just a little bit outside there. Good pitch with an 0-2 count, because that did not miss by much. Gunnar Bazarger batted on deck. Sharma gets his sign. And there's the 1-2. There's a fastball, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2. And out number 2. So with 2 out, Centerville's pitcher, Gunnar Bazar, comes to the plate. Bazar was 0 for 2 yesterday. He was hit by a pitch. And Bazar comes in batting .203, 15 hits on the season. And Traumick's going to try to get out of this mini jam here. Runner at second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Scoreless game. Long look in, pick off a tip at second. Brayburn's back in there. Traumick does a good job of keeping those base runners honest. And Yonda's playing, Reed Yonda's close attention there to the runner at second. He's holding them on there as a shortstop. First pitch is a curveball, a little bit high for a ball. And again, Bazar's a big, tall right-hander. Got a little open stance. Traumick comes sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That ball hit on the line right at Wagner. So nice catch there by Tyson Wagner for out number 3. We're still scoreless after 2 innings. We'll be back with more Shorthorn playoff baseball in just a moment.
The Ewens and Ducicella Clinic at 402 Ewens Drive in Weimar emphasizes quality health care with an excellent staff and board-certified physicians. To make an appointment, call 725-8545. The clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. For additional information, visit ydclinic.com. Dr. Jorge Ducicella, Dr. Olga Ducicella, Dr. Rob Parrish, Dr. Leah McKeskey, PA Abigail Adamson, and the entire staff are happy to be a part of this broadcast. Spring is here, Texas. That means summer heat is right around the corner. Don't let broken AC, outdated plumbing, or electrical issues take time away from family time. At Leon's Electric and Plumbing, they've been keeping homes cool and running smoothly since 1959. From new trained AC systems to tankless water heaters and home generators, they've got you covered. Call 979-743-3056 to schedule your service today. Leon's Electric and Plumbing, keeping Texas cool and comfortable for generations. TACLA 010545C, TECL 19173, TMPL 13697.
Headed to the top of the third. Shorthorns are sending up their 8-9-1 batters. Zane Brennick, Owen Brennick, and Connor Lignoski. Leading off here in the third would be Zane Brennick. Zane Brennick was 1 for 3 with a run scored yesterday. And again, Bazar has filled up the strike zone with a lot of strikes here. He'll give up a hit here. Through 2 innings. First pitch is a ball hit. Short right field. Burleson's got to hurry, and he makes the catch on a run. Nice play there by center fielder Wyatt Burleson to make that catch on the run. So that's 1 pitch, 1 out. And again, Bazar has thrown 19 pitches through 2 1/3 innings. All right, Owen Brennick's your batter. Brennick scored the game-winning run yesterday. First pitch to Brennick is a fastball high. He pinch hit there in the bottom of the 7th, and he led that inning off as he got hit by a pitch. The 1-0 pitch to Owen is a fastball in there. And again, Shorthorn Nation don't like that call as they thought that was a little high. The 1-1, fastball a little bit low. And the count goes 2 balls and a strike. Again, we appreciate all you listeners out there. Another Fall City Gianna Grassoff tuning in, supporting the Shorthorns. 2-1 pitch. Fastball high. And the count goes 3 balls and a strike. So good at bat here for Owen Brennick. This is the first 3-ball count that Bazar faced. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball hit right side. Kelly gives chase to first baseman. He runs out of room. And that gets up in the stands. And Owen will get a full count here. Again, we are in the top of the 3rd inning, a scoreless game here. Shorthorns is a visiting team today. Again, this is game 2 of the best-of-3 series. Shorthorns 1 win away of a state championship berth. The 3-2 is a ball hit. And that'll be foul again. And that'll get here behind the press box. And Owen doing a good job battling here and making Bazar throw pitches. Bazar's 3-2 pitch to Owen's a little bit low. And Owen Brennick gets a 1-out walk there. No, Shorthorns got a base runner. Now batting will be top the lineup, Connor Lignosky. Lignosky struck out in the 1st inning. Looking. And look at Connor again, left-handed batter. The only left-handed batter in the lineup for the Shorthorns. First pitch. Lignosky lays it down. Boyd fielded. He'll make a strong throw, and he got him by half a step. So that's going to go as a sacrifice bunt.
Now batting the center fielder number 8, Aaron.
5-3 put out for out number 2. And Shorthorns got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Aaron Janaszek. And you write this down, that Centerville has a hard time covering the bunt, covering third base on a sacrifice bunt. It happened twice yesterday, and it happened there right there. There was nobody covering third, so that's something I think Coach Bigham maybe could talk to the base runners about, and I'll take advantage of that later in the ball game. All right, so runner at second. Janaszek's the batter. Aaron flew out to center field his first time. First pitch to Janaszek's a fastball. In there, called strike. About belt high. Bazar's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball in there for strike 2. And Aaron's down, no balls, 2 strikes. Owen doesn't have a big lead there at second. Here's the 0-2. Curveball, swing and a miss. He tagged him. And that retires the side, so that goes as a strikeout. Shorthorns in the 3rd, no runs on no hits. And they left 1. We played 2.5. We're still scoreless. We'll be back with more Shorthorn baseball in just a moment.
41 years ago this year, a small retail shop opened at 604 Lyons Avenue in Schulenburg. Through several moves, growth, and lots of hard work of the business, we fast forward to now Audio Video Plus. Our current product lines that we offer, Frigidaire LG Danby Speed Queen appliances, Serta Beauty Rest bedding, also bed frame sheets and pillows, and electronics, LG and Samsung TVs. Other services offered, DirecTV, Viasat Internet, off-air antenna, security cameras, all your audio-video needs for your home, indoor and outdoor. We are sales and service of the brands we sell. We'd like to thank our faithful customers and look forward to new ones. We strive to provide friendly customer service every day. Come see us, Audio Video Plus in Schulenburg, 250 Kessler Avenue, 979-743-4485. Website, audio-videoplus.com. Audio Video Plus in Schulenburg, where plus means more. Shorthorns, your hard work is paid off too. Keep fighting and bring home that state win.
Headed to the bottom of the 3rd. Again, we're scoreless. Centerville's going to send up their 9-1 and 2-hole hitters. Blake Boyd, Jake Panetta, and Jacob Brook. Boyd was 0 for 2 yesterday with a walk. He came in the series batting .342. He leads the team in runs with 33. Again, facing Bryson Schromick, right-handed pitcher. Schromick's thrown 32 pitches through 2 innings. First pitch is a fastball, right at the knees for strike one. And again, we want to thank all you listeners out there. Amelia Farrick also supporting the Shorthorns. Again, thank you, listeners, for tuning in all season long here, supporting Shorthorn baseball. 0-1's a curveball, a little bit outside for a ball. And the count runs even, 1 ball, 1 strike. And again, that curveball didn't miss by much. Here's the 1-1. There's a fastball low. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Again, the winner of this game will play New Home next Thursday at 12 o'clock at the Dell Diamond for the state championship. Shorthorns 1 win away. 2-1 count. Ball hit the ground. Wagner's going to have to hurry. He throws it on the run. Got him. Nice play by Tyson Wagner. And I might have made that play look easy. That was a very difficult play, as Tyson Wagner is not the most fleet on his feet, but that was a very good play by senior third baseman Tyson Wagner. All right, so with 1 out, Centerville's back to the top of the lineup, and their shortstop, Jake Panetta. Panetta walked in the first inning. Schromick's ready. First pitch to Panetta is an off-speed pitch in there for strike one. And again, you get Shorthorn faithful there as they finally get a call there on one of those outside curveballs. The 0-1, another curveball. This time in there on the inside part of the plate. And Schromick gets ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, we got Father Luke Rhoda in attendance here supporting Shorthorns. Here's the 0-2 fastball hit left field. Reed Yonda gets a temp, and it'll fall in there for a base hit for Jake Panetta. So with 1 out, Tigers got a base runner. And now batting will be their second baseman, Jacob Brook. Brook grounded to third back in the first. And again, he's hitless in the series. And I think that, and I like that timeout there by Jay Shonda. I think he goes out there and tells Schromick there that we were 0-2, and that ball got way too much of a plate there for an 0-2 count. All right. So Centerville's got a runner at first here. First pitch from Schromick is a fastball, swing and a miss. So strike one. And he gets ahead here, no balls and a strike. Again, we're scoreless here in the bottom of the third. Time called there by Brook. As he's getting the signs there from Coach Denman. Wagner's at third is well in, expecting bunt. He can pick off a temp at first. Panetta's back in time. And again, Brooks getting his series of signs there from his third base coach. Schromick is set. Here's the 0-1. The fastball a little bit low. And the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, at the conclusion of this game, you'll hear Gary Dushek bring you the play-by-play of the Fayetteville-Brooklyn Game 3. That's being played at Huntsville High School. The 1-1. Fastball hit. Base hit into center field. So back-to-back singles for the Tigers, and now they have 2 runners on with 1 out. And now batting will be Centerville's catcher, Jakey Gray. Gray also grounded to the third baseman back in the first inning. Gray comes in. He came in the series batting .369. Junior catcher. And again, we're in the bottom of the third here. Centerville has runners at first and second. 1 out. First pitch to Gray is a curveball. That's another base hit in the center field. They're going to hold the runner. Janaszek throw it home. Make sure that didn't get past Yonda there. So 3 consecutive singles here for the Tigers. And I think that'll get a time called there by Coach Marty Bigham, pitching coach Marty Bigham. And again, this all started as Stromick had an 0-2 count on Panetta. And that led to 3 straight base hits here. Again, don't miss the final UIL State Event of the Year, the 2025 State Baseball Championships, taking place June 5th through June 7th at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock. For schedule, spectator, and ticket information, please visit uiltexas.org/baseball. Again, that's uiltexas.org/baseball. And I can tell you, you don't have to look for those schedules. The state championship game will be played at 12 p.m. Next Thursday at Dell Diamond. And again, Shorthorns are 1 win away, playing for their second state championship. So now Coach Denman of Centerville calls time, and as he's talking to his batter, it'll be Wyatt Kelly. Kelly struck out in the first, so the Horns got to be wary here of maybe a suicide squeeze. And again, that good job by the umpire there. Is he gave credit for a Centerville timeout there, even though because he did call time well after Coach, the pitching visit had ended. All right, so bases loaded here. Stromick works out of the stretch. First pitch is a curveball, swing and a miss. And again, Horns need to be wary of maybe a suicide or safety squeeze here with Panetta with good speed at third. Kelly's choked up on the bat, but he is deep in the box. Stromick steps off. And Kelly gets his signs there from his third base coach. Again, bases loaded, bottom of the third here. Want a scoreless game. Stromick's got a 0-1 count. He shows bunt. He butts through it. And he got just a piece of it. And I knew that the way Kelly swings were, I thought that they would at least try a bunt there. And Kelly just got a piece of that bunt. All right, so Stromick's ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, middle infield playing back. The corners are up. Stromick works out of the stretch. Here's the 1-2. Curveball hit right side. It goes foul. Kelly hangs in there. And the scoreboard has 1-2, but it should be it's an 0-2 count. Stromick gets his sign. Wouldn't be the 0-2 fastball, swing and a miss. And Stromick gets him swinging for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder number 99, Wyatt Faber.
So with one out, bases are still loaded of Tigers. And now batting will be Centerville's right fielder, Wyatt Rayburn. Rayburn singled in the second. And again, Shorthorn middle infield's playing back the corners. So now Ian Reeves is backed up, and I guess they're. Oh, sorry, there's 2 outs. So sorry, I'm sorry. There's 2 outs now, so infield plays back. Here's a curveball hit in the hole. Yonda makes a diving attempt. It's not good. 1 run's in. The throw at the plate, and 2 runs is in. So a 2 RBI single for Wyatt Rayburn. He is 2 for 2. Gray advances to third on the throw at the plate, and Rayburn advances to second. So Centerville leads 2-0 here on 4 hits here in the inning. And they also have runners in scoring position, 2 runners in scoring position for Wyatt Burleson. Burleson had the swinging bunt. So it was a 2-3 put out in the second inning. Tromick still works out of the stretch. First pitch is a fastball, just a little low. And it counts 1 ball, no strikes. First runs given up for Tromick in the last 23 innings. Was that base hit? Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a fastball. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sorry, he had gone 22 2/3 of not giving up a run before that base hit there by Rayburn. The 1-1, fastball, swing and a miss. And Tromick's ahead here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Centerville takes the lead here, 2-0 on a 2 RBI base hit by Wyatt Rayburn. Tromick is set. 1-2 is a fastball hit in the right center field for another base hit. 1 run's in. They're waving the second run. That's 2 runs in. And Burleson's going to get a stand-up 2 RBI double. So Centerville has came alive here in the 3rd inning to score 4 runs on 5 base hits. And they have a 4-0 lead.
When it comes to caring for your loved ones, the Continuum of Care Retirement Communities of Schulenburg Regency stands alone. With Regency Home Health, Regency Nursing Center, College Place Assisted Living, Regency Retirement Villas, Family Fitness and Outpatient Rehab, plus Jefferson Place Assisted Living in LaGrange. To find out more, visit srnctx.com. Family owned and operated, Schulenburg Regency is proud to be a part of this broadcast.
Tromick's ready. The 1-0 pitch, fastball hit on the ground. Reed will have to hurry. And he gets it. He got him by a good step there. Nice play there by Reed Yonda. So in the inning, but not before, Centerville scores 4 runs on 5 base hits. We've played 3. Centerville leads 4-0. We'll be back to Caldwell with more playoff baseball in just a moment.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
As As the school year comes to a close, Colorado Valley Communications would like to recognize the hard work, dedication, and achievements of our local high school seniors of Fayette and surrounding counties. To our area graduates, take a moment to celebrate your accomplishments as you look forward to your future. We wish you endless success and fulfillment as you embark on this exciting new chapter of your lives. Congratulations to the class of 2025 from all of us at Colorado Valley Communications.
All right, we're going to the top of the fourth. Shorthorns trail 4-0. Again, that last inning, Centerville, their bats came alive for 4 runs on 5 base hits. There was 1 extra base hit. So they take the lead here, 4-0. Schulenburg's has been here before. They've trailed a lot here, here in the playoff run here. And let's see if we can get things started here in the top half of the fourth here with junior catcher Jace Yonda. Yonda singled in the first. He has a lone hit for the Shorthorns. Facing Gunnar Bazar, first pitch from Bazar. That's a fastball in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch is a curveball, swing and a miss. Good curveball there from Bazar. And he's ahead here, no balls, 2 strikes. Bazar steps off there. And again, the wind's kind of blowing in from left center field. Here's the 0-2 curveball, swing and a miss. And Yonda's down swinging. Strikeout number 3 for Bazar.
Now batting, the shortstop number 4, Reed Yonda.
And Bazar's retired 3 in a row. Now batting will be Shorthorns shortstop Reed Yonda. Yonda grounded back to the pitcher in the first inning. First pitch, fastball hit. That hit off Reed's right foot there. Again, Shorthorns trail here, 4-0 here in the top of the fourth. This is game 2. Shorthorns won game 1 yesterday, 6-5. 0-1 pitch is a ground ball hit to third. Blake Boyd is up, makes a long throw. And that retires Yonda for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman number 11, Texan Leitner.
And again, that is 5 pitches, 2 outs there. Again, Bazar has not thrown many pitches. He's thrown 35 pitches through 3 2/3. All right, with 2 outs, that brings to the plate Shorthorns third baseman Tyson Wagner. First pitch is a fastball, swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1, another fastball in there, called strike 2. And again, that one looked maybe a little high there. 0-2 pitch, fastball hit, foul. That's going to stay in the park. The catcher's got a chance, and he makes a good catch. Jakey Gray right here in front of me makes a really good catch to retire the Horns in the fourth. We've played 3.5. Centerville 4, Shorthorn 0. We'll be back with more playoff baseball in just a moment.
At Fayetteville Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. With personalized service, competitive rates, and local expertise, we're here to help you reach your financial goals. Whether it's a home loan, business support, or everyday banking, we've got you covered. Fayetteville Bank, where relationships matter. Visit us today in Fayetteville, LaGrange, or Schulenburg and experience banking with a personal touch. Trust local, bank local. Fayetteville Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Get your propane delivered on time, every time from Tex Propane, headquartered in Schulenburg, plus locations in Bastrop and Moulton. They offer a variety of tank sizes, delivery options, tank monitoring, and easy online bill pay. Tex Propane has spent decades helping residential and business customers solve their propane needs, serving Bastrop, Fayette, Lavaca, and Gonzales counties. Call 800-343-7065 or 743-3351. Family owned and operated since 1965.
And we're going to the bottom of the fourth.
Pitcher number 22, Gunnar Bazar.
Leading off for Centerville here in the fourth will be their pitcher, Gunnar Bazar. Bazar lined out to the third baseman in the second. Again, Centerville took the lead last inning, 4 runs on 5 hits. Again, on senior right-handed pitcher Bryson Schromick. First pitch is a fastball in there. Called strike. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball high. And it's 1-1. Again, Shorthorns have 1 hit through 4 innings as they trail 4-0. Here's a 1-1. It's a curveball in there for strike 2. And the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schromick gets his sign. Here's the 1-2 fastball. It's a little bit outside. The count runs even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, we're in Caldwell. This is game 2 of the best-of-3 series. Shorthorns lead the series 1 game. They won on a walk-off yesterday. Here's the 1-2. That ball hit foul. That'll get out of the park. And we'll have to do the 1-2 again. Shorthorns win yesterday on walk-off base hit by Tyson Wagner. In the bottom of the 7th. Here's a 2-2 fastball, a little bit inside. And again, Schromick has thrown 59 pitches through three innings, 3+ innings here. Here's a 3-2 pitch, curveball, got him looking. We're out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman number 10, Blake Boyd.
4 strikeouts for Schromick. Now batting will be the 9-hole hitter, Blake Boyd. Boyd grounded to third. And the 3rd inning on a really nice play there by Tyson Wagner. First pitch from Schromick is a curveball again in there. So strike 1. The 0-1, another curveball in there again for strike 2, and all of a sudden, Schromick's got that curveball back. Bryson's ready. The 0-2, another curveball hit foul. And I think that got a little too much of the plate there. And the 0-2, fastball high, it's out of the park. Spoils that 0-2 pitch. Again, we're in a 4-0 game here. Centerville leads 4-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out. Schromick 0-2 pitch, another curveball, and that stayed high. And it counts 1-2. Again, the winner of this series will play New Home to advance early this afternoon as they swept Tom Bean. So New Home awaits the winner in the state championship game Time called there by Boyd. And again, the conclusion of this game, you will hear the Fayetteville Brooklyn Game 3 over in Huntsville. Gary Dushek will bring the play-by-play. The 1-2 pitch is a fastball inside, and the count runs even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch, fastball in there, called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeout for Stromick. Strikeout number 5 for Bryson. And Tigers are back to Centerville, back to the top of their lineup with Jake Pineda. Pineda is 1 for 1. He singled and scored in that 4-run third inning. First pitch is a fastball outside for a ball. Almost ready. The 1-0. A curveball stays high again. And it counts 2 balls, no strikes. That sun starting to settle. As that is to the left of me. It's the first baseman and right fielder will be glad when it does, as it's kind of right now in their eyes.
KVUK LaGrange.
2-0 pitch is another curveball, stayed high again, and it counts 3 balls, no strikes. So Stromick falls behind here, 3 balls, no strikes. Works out of the stretch, the 3-0, fastball in there. First strike, and the count goes 3-1. Again, we're in the bottom of the 4th. Shorthorns trail 4-0. Three-one pitch, fastball in there. Right at the knees on the outside part of the plate. Good pitch there. And the count's full. Stromick just came back really well here in the 4th so far. The 3-2, curveball stayed way high, and he walked it. So a 2-out walk. And Centerville have a base runner here in the bottom of the 4th. Now batting will be Centerville's second baseman, Jacob Brook. Brook is 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the 3rd inning. Pineda does have good speed there at first. First pitch, fastball hit, right center field. That's going to fall in there for a base hit. Pineda's going first to third. And Brook has back-to-back singles as his plate appearances.
Now batting, the catcher number 7, J.T. Gray.
6 hits for the Tigers here in game 2 so far. And with 2 outs, Centerville has runners on the corners for their 3-hole hitter, J.T. Gray. Gray also singled in that 3rd inning and scored. He's 1 for 2. And again, Shorthorns trail here in the bottom of the 4th, 4-0. First pitch, fastball in there for strike 1. Again, Shorthorns trailed yesterday 4-0. Sorry, it's 4-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swing and a miss. And Trauma gets ahead of another batter here, 0-2. Got to find a way to put away some of these batters ahead in the count. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch, fastball, he just got a piece of that. Spoils the 0-2. And Schromick was trying to climb the ladder there. Shorthorns got to be ready for a early steal here. Stromick comes set. 0-2 pitch. Fastball hit right side. That's going to get foul behind the Shorthorns dugout. And we'll do the 0-2 again. Again, Centerville leads 4-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Stromick got an 0-2 count here to Jakey Gray. Oh, 2 pitch. Runners going. That ball's hit right field. It's in there for a base hit. 1 run is in. And Gray, let's see.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 9.
Brooke is going to go first to third. So RBI single there for Jakey Gray. And again, he was down on the count, no balls, 2 strikes. We just can't find a way to put away some of these batters with 2 strikes on them. So Centerville's got runners on corners again here for Wyatt Kelly. First pitch to Kelly. Fastball hit foul right here in front of the press box. And again, Schulenburg struck out the first 2 batters here in the inning. Issued a walk. And then back-to-back singles. Score a run here. And Centerville's lead 5-0. 0-1 pitch. Curveball. High. And it counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. And catcher Jay Shonda is going to call time. Talk to Stromick. Again, the winner of this series will face New Home next week in the state championship next Thursday at 12 p.m. at Dell Diamond. Again, this is game 2 of the best-of-3 series. Shorthorns won game 1 yesterday 6-5. And they trail here in the bottom of the fourth 5-0. Looks like Nick Good is headed to the bullpen. 1-1 pitch is a fastball low. Now it's stopped there by Jay Shionda. And it counts 2 balls and a strike. Stromick's ready. 2-1 pitch hit on the ground. Wagner's up with it, throws it on the run, and that ends the inning. Not before Centerville scores a run on 2 base hits. They left 2 on. We've played 4. Shorthorns bats got to come alive. They trail 5-0. We're back to Caldwell with more Shorthorn baseball in just a moment.
Hincher Oil Company, located at 210 North Main in Schulenburg, wishes good luck to the Lady Horns and Shorthorns, and they're happy to be a part of tonight's broadcast. Hincher Oil Company carries major tire brands like Cooper. They have Interstate and Continental batteries, plus they do oil changes, and they're open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Their number, 743-3556.
Hey everyone, this is Travis Vonashek with Chuck Brown Ford. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, let our family help yours get the one you've always dreamed of. With new inventory arriving daily, our friendly and experienced sales staff will make your next buying experience easy and enjoyable with our pressure-free environment. We offer a wide variety of financing options as well that will save you money. Give us a call at 979-743-4111 or visit us online at chuckbrownford.com. Come on in. The coffee is on us at Chuck Brown Ford, located at 315 East I-10 Frontage Road in Schulenburg, where our reputation is your guarantee.
And immediately after this ball game, we'll join Gary Dushek for the conclusion of the Fayetteville game that's being played in Huntsville. And now back to Brandon.
All righty, we're headed to the 5th inning. Shorthorns trail 5-0. through 4 innings. Schulenburg, no runs on 1 base hit. Centerville has 5 runs on 7 base hits. Again, Bryson Traumick, the Shorthorn pitcher, has thrown 84 pitches through 4 innings. Centerville's Gunnar Bazar has thrown 38. So that kind of sums up the first 4 innings here as Traumick's gotten ahead of some batters. And they've had some 2-out base hits for Centerville, and Shorthorns trail here 5-0. Again, this is game 2 of the best of 3. Shorthorns won yesterday 6-5. And we're Shorthorns leading off here in the 5th inning is going to be Bryson Traumick. First pitch to Traumick, the ball hit left side. Boyd up with it to third baseman. He makes the throw over. That's 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. That's just how the evening has gone so far, as that ball was hit sharply, but Boyd had to take 1 step to his left. Now batting will be Ian Reeves. Reeves popped up to the first baseman in the 2nd. First pitch to Reeves is a ball hit, and that ball's hit right field. Rayburn calls for it, and that's just a lazy fly ball out there. And that is 2 pitches, 2 outs, and that's not the way you want it to start the 5th inning.
The right fielder, number 6, James Brennan.
I mean, Bazar has thrown 40 pitches through 4 and 2/3. So with 2 outs here in the 5th, Zane Brennick's your batter. Brennick flew out to center field. First pitch to Brennick is a ball outside. One-0. Fastball low. The count's 2 balls, no strike. 2-0 pitch is in there. And the count's 2-1. Here's a 2-1, the fastball low again. And Zane's ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Right now, down 5-0, Shorthorns need base runners any way they can get them. 3-1 pitch is a ball low, and Zane Brennick has a 2-out walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 15, Owen Brennick.
And that brings up to the plate Shorthorns designated hitter Owen Brennick. Brennick walked in the 3rd. First pitch from Bazar is a fastball in there for strike 1. Again, we're in a 5-0 game. Shorthorns trail here. We're in the top of the 5th. The 0-1, the fastball. That ball hit left field. Wilson's backing up, and he's under it for out number 3, so it's just a long fly out there. Shorthorns go scoreless here in the 5th. We've played 4.5 innings. Shorthorns trail 5-0. We'll be back to Caldwell in just a moment.
Novak & Company in Schulenburg is ready to help you during the current tax season. They can also assist you with all of your bookkeeping needs. Call Novak & Company at 979-743-3213 to schedule your appointment. Find out how they can help you with your taxes and bookkeeping needs. Novak & Company, they support the youth of the area. They support the Lady Horns and Shorthorns, and wishing them good luck in tonight's game. Novak & Company, 720 Lyons Avenue in Schulenburg. Willie Joe's Processing is a true full-service butcher shop with daily fresh-cut meat. They offer custom processing that includes deer, beef, and pork. For gift giving, Willie Joe's has gift packs that include jerky, a variety of sausage and dried sausage, plus tenderloins. It's a meat lover's heaven. Willie Joe's Processing, 2218 Krisky Road in High Hill. Their number is 561-8272. Willie Joe's Processing happened to be a part of today's broadcast supporting Schulenburg Athletics.
All right, and we're back here to Caldwell. Going to the bottom of the fifth. Shorthorns trail 5-0. Centerville is going to send up their 5, 6, 7-hole hitters, Wyatt Rayburn, Wyatt Burleson, and Cooper Wilson. Rayburn is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. First pitch to him was a fastball low. For ball one. Again, through 4 innings, Centerville has 5 runs on 8 hits, and they've left 5 runners on base. The 1-0 from Schromick is a fastball low. And the Shorthorns have no runs on 1 base hit, and they've left 3 runners on base. All right. Schromick gets his sign here from Yonda. The 2-0 pitch is a fastball hit on the ground to Wagner. He's up with it and makes the throw over for out number 1. That's the 6th put out today for Tyson Wagner, so that third base has been hot over there. So with 1 out, that brings to the plate Centerville center fielder Wyatt Burleson. Burleson is 1 for 2. He doubled. He had a 2 RBI double in the 3rd inning. Burleson has 2 hits in the series. First pitch to him is on the ground to Reed at short. Yonda's up with it, makes the throw, and that is out number 2. 6-3 put out. And now batting will be the left fielder, Cooper Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 2. He grounded out to shortstop in the 3rd inning. Again, Shorthorns trail here 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch is a fastball a little bit high. And again, at the conclusion of this game, we will join the Fayetteville-Brooklyn game in progress. Gary Dushek will be in the play-by-play for that one. The 1-0 pitch is in there. Fastball right at the knees for strike 1. As that series is tied 1 game apiece. That game is being played at Huntsville. It's a 7 p.m. start. Schromick works out of the stretch here. The 1-1 is a fastball hit on the ground, hard to read. He's up with it, makes the throw over, and 3 up, 3 down. Hopefully that gets a little momentum for the Horns. We threw 5 complete. Centerville 5, Shorthorn 0. We're back to Caldwell with more Shorthorn playoff baseball.
Fayette Savings Bank says, "Thank you, Shorthorns, for the joy, pride, and excitement you have brought us all during your amazing playoff run. You have truly lifted the spirits of Shorthorn Nation and the entire Schulenburg community with your never-say-die play, inspirational to us all. Keep the pedal to the metal and keep that orange and black locomotive chugging on down the track to Austin. Fayette Savings Bank, your neighbors, your bank, your community, where our employees live, work, and care about our towns just as much as you do. Committed to supporting the businesses, families, and organizations that make our community strong. Come experience the difference that local makes. Fayette Savings Bank, LaGrange, Schulenburg, Flatonia, and Weimar. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Go Horns!
Headed to the top of the 6th. Shorthorns have 6 outs to work with as they trail here 5-0. And we have the top of the lineup, Lignovsky, Janaszek, and Yonda, facing Centerville's right-handed pitcher, Gunnar Bazar. Bazar is only yielded one hit through 5 innings. And he has struck out 3 batters. So it's been a lot of lazy fly balls and a couple ground outs. He's not overpowering, but he throws a lot of strikes and a lot of strikes down at the knees. All right, but Lignosky here will lead it off for the Horns here in the 6th. Lignosky is 0 for 1. He struck out in the 1st, had a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. Lignosky is hitless in the series. First pitch to him was a fastball in there for strike 1. And again, Gunnar Bazar, right-handed pitcher, 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Lignosky, and he's down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 outside for a ball. And again, Bazar came in with good stats. He came in with an 8-2 record and a 1.36 ERA, so we know he didn't give up many runs. Here's a 1-2, curveball, lit a bit high. And he came in yielding 41 hits through 51 and a third. 2-2 pitch, fastball outside. Lignosky works the count full now. And again, Shorthorns need base runners. 3-2 pitch, that ball's high, and a good at bat there from Connor Lignosky to get things started in the 6th. He was down in the count 0-2 and worked the walk. So now batting will be senior center fielder Aaron Janaszak. Janaszak's 0 for 2. He flew out to the center fielder in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd. Janaszak had 2 hits yesterday. First pitch, fastball hit on the ground. Pineda's up with it. Throw to Brook at second, and then they won't get Janaszak at first, so that's a fielder's choice for Janaszak. A 6-4 put out at second for out number 1. And that'll bring to the plate Jace Yonda. Yonda is 1 for 2. He has a lone base hit in the 1st, and he struck out in the 4th. Jace had a hit yesterday in an RBI. First pitch to Yonda's a ball hit on the ground at first. Kelly ups with it. He steps on first. Smart decision there by Kelly. And so that's a 3U put out for out 2. Janaszak reaches second. And all of a sudden now there's 2 gone here in the Shorthorn 6th inning. Now batting will be Reed Yonda. Yonda's 0 for 2. And again, Shorthorns have been aggressive early in the counts here, and it's first pitch to Yonda's in there for a strike. And again, Lazar has not thrown many pitches here. He came in the inning throwing 47. The 0-1 pitch, fastball low. And it counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Aaron Janaszak, your base runner at second. Horns trail 5-0 here in the top of the 6th. 1-1 count. Fastball up, way up high. And it counts 2 balls and a strike. Again, this is game 2. Catcher Jakey Gray calls time. He's going to go talk to Bazar. Again, this is game 2 of the best of 3 series. Shorthorns won game 1 yesterday 6-5. And if there is a game 3, it will be played tomorrow, 6 p.m. right here at Caldwell. Hopefully that doesn't happen. 2-1 pitch, way high. And Reed is ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Shorthorn has yet to get a runner to reach third. 3-1, and that ball's low. And Reed Yonda's aboard with a walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11, Tyson Wagner.
Tyson Wagner's now the batter with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Tyson is 0 for 2. He grounded to the pitcher, and he popped up to the catcher in the fourth. First pitch to Tyson, the fastball in there. First strike one. Tyson had the game-winning base hit yesterday in the bottom of the seventh. The 0-1 is a ball that bounces in there. Sorry, the 1-0. Sorry, you're right. The 0-1, now the count runs even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bazar checks Janacek at second. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That ball hit to left field. Wilson, oh, never mind, Burleson calls for it, the center fielder, and that retires the Horns in the sixth. No runs on no hits. There were no errors, and they left 2. We've played 5.5. Shorthorns trail 5-0. We'll be back with more playoff baseball in just a moment.
When it comes to plumbing, have faith in your plumber. Faith Family Plumbing Company in Schulenburg, your expert home service company. They're loyal, honest, and local. They'll take care of all of your plumbing needs. Eddie and Amy Faith, the owners. Give them a call at 979-716-0534. TXRMP 44066. Faith Family Plumbing Company in Schulenburg. The Ewens and Ducicella Clinic at 402 Ewens Drive in Weimar emphasizes quality health care with an excellent staff and board-certified physicians. To make an appointment, call 725-8545. The clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. For additional information, visit ydclinic.com. Dr. Jorge Ducicella, Dr. Olga Ducicella, Dr. Rob Parrish, Dr. Leah McKeskey, PA Abigail Adamson, and the entire staff are happy to be a part of this broadcast.
All righty, we're headed to the bottom of the sixth. Leading off for the Tigers here will be their pitcher, Gunnar Bazar. Bazar is 0 for 2. And again, Shorthorns trail today 5-0 here. Shorthorns are the visiting team here. So they got 3 outs to work with in the seventh. And Schrammig's job here is to hold them. First pitch to Bazar is a fastball inside. For a ball. Schrammig has thrown 92 pitches. Here's a 1-0. Fastball way high. And Schrammig's behind 2 balls, no strikes. Schrammig now works out of the stretch. He's set. Here's a 2-0. Fastball a little bit low. And Schrammig falls behind 3 balls, no strikes. There was action in the Shorthorn bullpen last inning with Nick Good. The 3-0 fastball in there. Right at the knees for strike 1. Again, we're in the bottom of the sixth. Shorthorns trail 5-0. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground right at the shortstop. Yonda is up with it. Makes the throw for out number 1. That's 3 consecutive putouts there for Yonda. And Schrammig has retired now 7 in a row. First pitch here is a fastball a little bit outside to Blake Boyd. Boyd is 0 for 2. He grounded to third in the third and struck out in the fourth. And the 1-0 pitch is an off-speed pitch in there for strike one. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a fastball in there on the inside part of the plate for a strike. And Bryson's ahead here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2, fastball a little bit low. And the count's even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tromix gets his sign. The 2-2 pitch is a fastball that's fouled right off of Boyd's left foot. I know that didn't feel good. Again, this is game 2. Shorthorns trail 5-0. Centerville's trying to even the series. Shorthorns won yesterday 6-5. The 2-2 off-speed pitch low. And the count's full. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 2. And that's 7 in a row retired for Tromix.
Number 3, Jake Pineda.
5 strikeouts on the night for Tromix. Six strikeouts, excuse me. All right, that brings the top of the lineup for Centerville, Jake Pineda. Pineda has reached base all 3 times. He's 2 for 2. And that ball hit hard to Damel at second. He's over, and 3 up, 3 down. So the Shorthorns are going to head to the 7th. They need 5 runs to tie. We'll be back for Caldwell with more Shorthorn baseball in just a moment.
Spring is here, Texas. That means summer heat is right around the corner. Don't let broken AC, outdated plumbing, or electrical issues take time away from family time. At Leon's Electric and Plumbing, they've been keeping homes cool and running smoothly since 1959. From new Trane AC systems to tankless water heaters and home generators, they've got you covered. Call 979-743-3056 to schedule your service today. Leon's Electric and Plumbing, keeping Texas cool and comfortable for generations. TACLA 010545C, TECL 19173, TMPL 13697.
When it comes to caring for your loved ones, the Continuum of Care Retirement Communities of Schulenburg Regency stands alone. With Regency Home Health, Regency Nursing Center, College Place Assisted Living, Regency Retirement Villas, Family Fitness and Outpatient Rehab, plus Jefferson Place Assisted Living in LaGrange. To find out more, visit srnctx.com. Family owned and operated, Schulenburg Regency is proud to be a part of this broadcast.
And we're going to the top of the 7th inning. Shorthorns trail 5-0. Again, they need 5 runs here to make the bottom of the 7th happen.
Leading off for the Shorthorns.
And it'll start with senior pitcher Bryson Tromix. Tromix is 0 for 2. Again, Shorthorns through 6 innings have 1 hit. And they have yet to have a runner reach third base, and they've left 5 runners on base. First pitch here from Bazar to Tromix is a fastball high. And again, Shorthorns need base runners. 1-0 pitch is another fastball high. Bazar has thrown 65 pitches through 6 innings. 2-0 count. It's a swing and a miss, and I think he took something off of that. Looked like a changeup. And the count goes 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. That ball hit center field. Burleson's under it. And that's out number 1. And again today, as the wind is blown in from left center, there's been a lot of, just lazy fly balls. All right, we have a pinch hitter here, so pinch hitting for Reeves will be Landon Connors. So Landon Connors will be pinch hitting.
Shorthorns, number 7, Landon Connor.
Connor will be pinching for Reeves here in the 7th. Landon is a left-handed batter. And again today, Gunnar Bazar has kept the Horns bat very quietly. First pitch to Connor is a fastball on the outside part of the plate for a strike. The 0-1 is a fastball again in there on the outside corner for strike 2. And Connor is down, no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2, fastball a little bit outside. The Centerville fans wanted that one. The 1-2, fastball low. And the count's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Shorthorns trail 5-0 here. We're in the top of the 7th. The 2-2 is a fastball low. And the count's full. Over in Huntsville, Brooklyn leads 1-0 over Fayetteville after 2 innings. The 3-2 pitch, fastball on the outside part of the plate, and Connor goes down looking.
Now batting, the right fielder number 6, Zane Brennan.
For out number 2. So the Shorthorns are down to their last out with Zane Brennick. Brennick is 0 for 1. He flew out in the 3rd, and he walked in the 5th. First pitch to Brennick is a fastball way high for a ball. And Coach Jakey Gray is going to call time there. He'll talk to his pitcher. Again, Shorthorns are down to their last out here. They trail 5-0. And we're in the top of the 7th. First 1-0 pitch to Brennick is high. And the count's 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Fastball outside. And the count's 3-0. The 3-0 fastball. Oh, and he called that a strike, right? And it counts 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 at the knees again. Strike 2. The Shorthorns are down to the last strike. So full count here to Zane Brennick. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Fastball bounces in there, and Zane gets a 2-out walk. And it looks like Coach Barrera's out there, but it looks like the home plate umpire is going to give Zane a warning. It looked like there was some chatter back and forth. Some chatter back there between the catcher and Brennick there, and looks like he gave Brennick a warning there. All right, so Shorthorns got a runner at second. Sorry, a runner at first, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 7th. Shorthorns trail here 5-0. The batter is Owen Brennick. Brennick is 0 for 1. First pitch to Owen is a fastball low for a ball. Bazar works out of the stretch. The 1-0, that ball hit foul down the third base line. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, this is game 2. If there is a game 3, it'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m. right here at Caldwell. You'll hear it live on KBUK. 1-1, Owen, that ball hit left field. Cooper Wilson calls for it, and he drops it. And I'm sorry there. Owen had no idea that the left fielder dropped it, and he was in between first and second, and they almost got him at first base. That's why you run everything out. So the Shorthorns have a little life here. They got runners on the corners with 2 outs. For Connor Lignosky. First pitch to Lignosky. There's a fastball in there. At the knees for strike 1. Lignosky is 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, grounded to shortstop in the 6th. The 0-1, fastball hit. That ball hit the center. Burleson calls for it. Nope, second baseman Jacob Brooks going to call it. And that retires the Shorthorns in the 7th. And that'll do it. In the 7th, Shorthorns get no runs, no hits. There was an error, and they left 2. Final score, Centerville 5, Schulenburg 0. There will be a game 3 tomorrow. It'll be at 6 p.m. right here at Caldwell. We're going to take one quick break. We'll come back to total everything up, and we'll send you to Huntsville for game 3 between Fayetteville and Brooklyn. You listen to Shorthorn Baseball on KVLG.
41 years ago this year, a small retail shop opened at 604 Lyons Avenue in Schulenburg. Through several moves, growth, and lots of hard work of the business, we fast forward to now Audio Video Plus. Our current product lines that we offer, Frigidaire LG Danby Speed Queen appliances, Serta Beauty Rest bedding, also bed frame sheets and pillows. In electronics, LG and Samsung TVs. Other services offered, DirecTV, Viasat Internet, off-air antennas, security cameras, all your audio-video needs for your home, indoor and outdoor. We are sales and service of the brands we sell. We'd like to thank our faithful customers and look forward to new ones. We strive to provide friendly customer service every day. Come see us, Audio Video Plus in Schulenburg, 250 Kessler Avenue, 979-743-4485. Website, audio-videoplus.com. Audio Video Plus in Schulenburg, where plus means more. Shorthorns, your hard work is paid off too. Keep fighting and bring home that state win.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, Shorthorns lose game 2 today, 5-0, on a really good pitching performance from Centerville's pitcher. Final totals here, Shorthorns scored no runs on only 1 base hit. They left 7 runners on. They struck out 4 times. They did not commit an error. Centerville, 5 runs on 8 base hits. They left 5 runners on, 1 error. And again, they had that big 3rd inning where they scored 4 runs on 5 base hit, and that was basically the difference. Shorthorns did not have a runner reach third, so just the bats were cold today. A lot of lazy fly balls. Again, they only struck out 4 times, but could not really get some solid contact. We're going to thank those sponsors really fast today to help make this broadcast possible. They are Colorado Valley Communications, Fayetteville Bank, Tex Propane, Hensher Oil, Chuck Brown Ford, Novak and Company, Willie Joe's Processing, Fayette Savings Bank, Faith Family Plumbing, Ewan's and Duchachella Clinic, Audio Video Plus, Leon's Electric and Plumbing, and Schulenburg Regency. Again, thank all you sponsors. We want to thank all you listeners for tuning in. There will be a Game 3. It'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m., right here at Caldwell. It'll be a winner take all, winner go home for a right in the state championship next Thursday. Again, Shorthorns lose today 5-0. So we're headed to a Game 3. And again, after this, we're going to send you to Huntsville for Game 3 between Fayetteville and Brooklyn. But Shorthorns lose today, Game 2, 5-0. For Mike Anders in the studio, I'm Brandon Williams saying good night, everybody, from Caldwell. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Shorthorns still got their one win away from a state championship game next Thursday.